Hi, it's Enlight369 or Charlene for some of you who know me. So I'm an intuitive tarot playing cards reader. So these are ordinary playing cards. Nothing special here. So I'll be doing the intuitive weekly reading for March 21st up to the 27th. This is a general reading, so take what resonates. If you want your own personal reading, please get in touch with me on my Facebook or Instagram. It's good for 1 hour. It's $40 and you can pay via PayPal. So thank you so much. We'll start now. The cards have been cleansed and meditated over. Okay, so look at your. Okay, so this is the first card, Four of Diamonds. It feels like for some of you, there's a feeling of stuckness, but you've decided like you want to move forward. So um, it's a bit of both here, and this is like the past or the recent past. Let's look at your middle card. Okay, so this is the Ten of Clubs. So it seems that for some of you, you have from that feeling of stuckness in your gut, you've decided to move, and this is tens are commencements. When we say commencement, it's like a graduation. It's you end one phase of your life and then you move on to the next one. So from an end, when an end comes, there's always a beginning, and this is it. Like it's you're starting a new phase in your life. You just ended something and you're starting a new phase in your life. um from a mental perspective. So this can be for some of you a new beginning in it could be a job, it could be something, a business, it could be something that you're passionate about. And let's look at the next card. Okay, so if you look at the next card, it's the Five of Spades. So that said, it's more like your consciousness is changing. So from being able to change, for some of you, from being able to like move from those stuckness of maybe values, like, I'm not gonna, like, for example, we have a lot of things that are maybe like um, deal breakers, non-negotiable. But if you really think about it, we don't have we don't have to like other people to help them. um, Remember that we need to remember that each person is different. We go through life differently. We may have the same experiences, but how we respond, or for most people, how we react is very, very different. So you're trying to let go of that. Okay, I'm not going to deal with this. I don't stand for this. Yes, there are some values or some truths that are non-negotiable, but for a lot of stuff, I think it's just really being, I feel like there's a lot of letting go here. And you were able to get into a phase. Hey, this is a new beginning in my life. I've learned to let go of myself. There's like peeling of layers. For some of you, this can be like a new contract, a new position, or even like a new business that you want to start, or even just a passion, something that you're passionate about that you're beginning. And that has caused a big change in your consciousness. When we say consciousness, this is the totality of our mind, our body, our heart, and our intuition. It's like you're starting to see the effects in you, not just the outside. This is the inside. Then it goes to the outside, and then you're seeing like, oh, now, like, I know, like, I'm being more I'm adaptable. I'm seeing changes in my life because as above, so below, which means whenever you change something inside, it reflects the world outside you. Let's look at the next card. See? So not just, so you're seeing the changes, you're seeing the changes now, even um, from your whole self, and more so from your heart. You're learning to change your stance from your this stand of yours in your heart. No longer are you stubborn with you're learning to expand, you're learning to change. No longer are you stubborn and saying like, hey, this is who I am. No, the who I am is always mutable. It means like we need to adapt to change. We need to flow with life. We're learning to open up and receive, be open to receiving the blessings of the universe. It's the universe is always ready to play with us, but of course, it's not going to play according to how we want things. Rather, it's the universe is playing with us when we learn how to adapt to the universe. So let's look at the other card, please. Ooh, see, it says here that your says here your three of spades is saying that when you begin to align yourself, your consciousness, it's your consciousness is no longer at war with your heart, your, you know, with the different parts of you inside your heart, your soul, your body, your intuition. It's, you're learning to see things, and so you can move forward. You're seeing this alignment in you. You're more at peace. You're no longer like, what is my heart telling me? What is my heart telling me? What is my gut telling me? It's all aligning together and you seeing the changes. Let's look at the next card. Oh, see? Now it says you're no longer fighting. This is confirming that you're no longer fighting with yourself. You're no longer fighting like, my heart says this, my head says this, but you're no longer fighting. Rather, you're aligning. It's like you're learning to embrace you're learning to integrate and embrace yourself, because um, for me, tools are like poles. When you say poles, like a magnetic pole, it's the strength of the pole is the same as the strength when it's fused together, and it's individual strengths on both ends. So you're learning to integrate both. You're learning to embrace both sides of you, and that's really good because it's now showing in you're now showing it's now showing in your life. And let's look at your Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts, see, you're learning to master and open up your heart. When you say when you say the Queen of Hearts, it means like, hey, the journey is not there. You're not there yet, but you've come a long way um, from who you were in the past or in the recent past. So it's really when you say queens, that is number 12, 12, which means 3. It's also you're learning to be more creative, more accepting. You're learning to embrace your feminine side, and the feminines are represented by the diamonds and the hearts, and the masculines are represented by the spades and the clubs, and each person has that regardless of their gender. So uh, you're learning to be open. You're learning to accept. This is the feminine side of us is our left side, where we should learn to accept. You're learning to accept things. You're learning to accept yourself. You're learning to accept circumstances as they are. You're learning to accept people as they are. And so you don't need to worry about this, because your creativity, your passion is just allowing you your maybe even for some of you, like a motherly figure is guiding you. It can be the Mother Earth, it can be like your physical mother, um, or somebody who has that motherly presence in your life. It can be like a coach. It can be someone who's looked after you with that care, or even for you, maybe you're also, some of you are representing this sort of like motherly care for other, towards yourself, being there for yourself, and also maybe being there for other people. Let's look at your advice card. 6 of clubs. So you're learning For me, Six of Clubs, if you see, it's very much right smack in the middle. It means for me, it feels like it's very fair. It's a card of fairness. It's right divided in the middle. Um, it seems like you've had to go through so much in the past that you're now moving forward. It's not too fast. You're doing it at the right time. Some of you may feel like it's slow, but always trust the timing of the universe. Trust that you are in the right place at the right time. You can't go too fast, you can't go too slow. So you're building that foundation. Even if four of them are sort of behind you, like all the four clubs that are in reverse are now behind you, is that you don't need to bring that baggage anymore. Some of you, it may represent like past hurt. Some of you, it may represent feelings of in the past that are unpleasant, but you don't need to recall that now. You just need to move forward with these two. And right now, you are understanding what is fair for you. It might be for some of you, this might represent something more in the physical space, like a contract or like a business deal. Make sure you get yourself covered. If you're not too sure about the contract, clarify it. For some of you, you may need to ask um, your trusted circle of friends or people who have experience with these things, like what is fair. What is fair, maybe it can be regarding laws, it can be regarding payment. So if you need to ask first, go ahead, clarify it. There is no shame in that. If you need to talk to your manager or before signing, if you want them to raise it a bit, that's perfectly fine. Like if they really want you, you can agree on something, something that is fair for both parties. Please remember that. And let's look at your overall energy. This is the first time I've actually done this type of spread, and I feel like there's really a flow to it. So let's look at your overall energy. See, look at your overall energy. The overall energy of this reading is Jack of Hearts. So this represents, for me, it's more like a youthful charge. The Jack of Hearts is actually the Knights. For some of you are more familiar with the Rider-Waite tarot cards. This is the number 10. Sorry, number 11. Number 11 also means that you are more honest. It's a new you. It's the more honest. It's the compassionate you. It's just a new you with all the experiences. 11 equals 2 as well. You're learning to respect yourself, you're learning to stand up, and you're learning to receive what is really yours, that you deserve. You deserve all the blessings of the universe if you just know how to accept them with grace. And this is what I feel about this card. You are moving ahead, you are forging ahead, you are becoming, you are coming into your own. You're knowing yourself better. You are becoming who you are at this point in your life, and this is the right place and the right time for you. I understand that some of you are in countries where you have COVID-19 restrictions, lockdown and all, but this is the perfect time for you to harness yourself, to improve yourself. And don't forget to love and respect yourself first and foremost, because if you don't, nobody else will can do that for us. So thank you so much. I hope it resonates with you. So for your personal readings, please get in touch with me. Thank you for this opportunity. This is a gift that I discovered through life coaching, and I'm more than happy to help you uh, own your truth and gain your freedom. Thank you so much. Bye bye.